Those of you that have been subscribed to the channel since the beginning know that I used to release construction updates fairly regularly. Since switching to the news video format, we've kind of missed out on some of the updates and changes that fall through the cracks at the parks. So I decided to try something new. Here's a quick news update on many of the projects that we're following right now at Universal Orlando. And special thanks to our Patreon producers for helping to make this video possible. First off, the Today Cafe at Universal Studios Florida is having its grand opening this week. This little quick service location replaced the old Beverly Hills Boulangerie and has been in preview since April 25th. The new location is themed after the Today Show and serves breakfast till 11 a.m. each day and then lunch items after that. I've had a chance to try many of the items here, and I have to say it's a great improvement over the old restaurant. Plus, there's a lot more seating inside than there used to be. The sandwiches are great, but standouts for me at breakfast are the bagel toast and the avocado toast, which you can order for breakfast or for lunch. You can also get all kinds of desserts and pastries here, same as the old location, but they focus more on individual desserts rather than slices of cake or pie now. The cheesecake on a stick is great, as is the lemon meringue tart. And you can get anything to go, which is great for bringing things back to your hotel room, especially since the Today Cafe is located right next to the park exit. Word on the street is that the Bourne Stuntacular show, replacing Terminator 2 3D at Universal Studios Florida, has been pushed back to next year. With no news about its replacement since the T2 show closed back in October of 2017, many have begun to speculate about a delay. Universal has only ever said that the replacement will open in 2019 and will be an all-new live-action experience based on a high-energy Universal franchise. I'm not so sure myself that the show has been postponed, but with the Exit gift shop getting the Monsters makeover recently, that has added some fuel to the fire for the rumor. I have heard movement going on inside the theater on my last few visits. Not that I'm listening against a wall or anything, I swear. And I've been told that some type of rehearsals have been going on off-site for a while now for the new show. To those of you that are hoping that the inclusion of Monsters decor and merchandise at the show's Exit gift shop is a sign that they have abandoned the Bourne stunt show idea, I'm afraid that is just not the case. Remember that gift shop is also the Exit shop for the horror makeup show. Plus, most of the decor can easily be removed if and when they need to re-theme the shop again. As none of the silver-themed structures have been removed, only monster stuff placed on top. Regardless of whether or not the new show's opening has been postponed to 2020, I doubt we'll hear anything about it until at least after the new Hagrid Coaster opens at Islands of Adventure next door next month. And while we're on the subject of Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, the entrance arch is nearly complete for the new coaster. It features a carving of the Green Man, similar to what we've seen above the entry to the inside queue, but that stained glass above the new entry arch is just gorgeous. Also, just a few days ago, some of the work walls came down around the new coaster, including along the Hogwarts Express train station exit. Universal revealed nearly all of the magical creatures that we'll encounter on the ride recently, with photos and some video of the figures. Of course, the first they showed off was Fluffy, the three-headed dog. This massive outdoor animatronic actually weighs 8,000 pounds. They revealed the Cornish pixies, and they say there'll be more than 20 of these hidden around the ride. They showed off the Devil's Snare, which we will encounter inside that show building near the back of the coaster. Looking at the video, it looks like they're taking a page from the Pandora Fake Waterfalls playbook and using a rotating effect to make the Devil's Snare look like it's coiling around. To escape the Devil's Snare, we will be falling straight down in a drop track feature. At the bottom will be large tree trunks of the Forbidden Forest. It's here that we will encounter our next creature to be revealed, an 8-foot-tall centaur wielding a bow and arrow. The final creature revealed was the blast-ended Scroot, something that was not featured in the films but was in the books. This thing will be 8 feet long and its tail is 10 feet in the air. While in the stories it shoots fire from its butt, its blast end, on the ride I'm only expecting it to shoot out some smoke, maybe with some red lighting effects. While not announced, we also got a good look at a beautiful white unicorn and its baby from aerial photography, which will be the last scene on the ride. And yes, Universal also showed off the full-scale Hagrid animatronic. This will be seen in the same scene as the blast-ended Scroot. Hagrid stands 7.5 feet tall, just like in the films. And the actor, Robbie Coltrane, recorded a whole new script just for this ride. I cannot wait for the new coaster to open on June 13th, but I'm hoping that they have some previews, maybe the week before at least. Fingers crossed. I've heard they started testing for the Dark Arts show here in Orlando. The new projection show at Hogwarts Castle has already been open in Hollywood, but testing at Islands of Adventure for our version has only just started. Projection effects, lighting, and sound have been tested so far, but no word if our version will include the amazing drone effects or not. Also going on at Islands of Adventure right now, you may have noticed some movement happening between the Spider-Man ride and the Toon Lagoon amphitheater. They've cleared out a lot of trees and removed stanchions from the furthest part of the Spider-Man extended queue. While I know I'd like to see another ride added, either to Marvel Superhero Island or maybe the Secret Life of Pets ride to take over the never-used theater, it appears that this work is somehow related to the Jurassic Coaster. 2 new electrical transformers have been reportedly installed back there. These transformers will apparently help to power the coaster's launches. And further land clearing may be related to a new chiller plant that's rumored to be added to this area. And speaking of the changes happening at Jurassic Park, lots of demolition is going on in the old Triceratops encounter plot right now for the new roller coaster. The old barns that used to house the Triceratops animatronics before this attraction closed nearly a decade ago are coming down as we speak. Some of the work going on includes pile driving for coaster supports, foundation prep, and work on the new bypass bridge. The T-Rex photo op has been removed, and the screen-used Jurassic Park Jeep has replaced the Lost World Mercedes at the Spinosaurus photo op. Hopefully Rexy finds a new home soon. And while we haven't covered it on the channel yet, the Raptor encounter has been relocated to a temporary location to the right of the pizza restaurant. It's still expected to get a new permanent home on the right of the River Adventure entrance eventually. Also going on in Jurassic Park, work walls have finally gone up around the ponds across from Burger Digs. Permits have this area filled in to create a larger outdoor seating area. Plus, it is rumored that the Carnival skill games that were removed many months ago will find their new home here behind the new seating area. Across from here, where the designated smoking area is, yes, Universal still actually has those, there is work happening to prepare for the relocation of the travel kiosk currently located across from the River Adventure entrance. That's where the guys will come up to you and ask where you're visiting from and try to sell you timeshares or Blue Man Group tickets or something like that. Whatever it is, it's rumored to be relocated here, to the left of the Burger Digs and the gift shop area at the back of Discovery Center. Once that's relocated, the work walls across from River Adventure could be moved even farther out so they can continue to prep for the new coaster. That's all for now. Be sure to check out the theme park news playlist for more details on these projects. And let me know what you think of this format for update videos. Videos like this could be released in between the more in-depth news updates to keep everyone up to date on these ongoing projects. And this video was brought to you by our Patreon producers. Join Patreon today for early podcast releases and more. Thanks for watching. See you next time.